why do I like Bitcoin? And, why do I think Bitcoin and potentially the whole entire crypto market is there to save your ass financially? Because it saved my ass financially. So before understanding Bitcoin, you got the guys holding out his hand, looking at the Bitcoin saying, is this a scam? And then after understanding Bitcoin, it's instead in his hand is almost everything else. Is this a scam? And that's because this is about really powerful, tangible technology, something that's decentralized. That's what Bitcoin is. It's distributed across the world to way too many nodes to lock down. There's more nodes opening up all the time. Nodes are places where the actual ledger of all the blockchain, the entire history of every transaction from this last second to the first one in 2009 is all right there. They're all linking up and agreeing and linking up and agreeing. That's one component of it. And the next component, being decentralized, it's also peer-to-peer. So when I send it to someone, or someone sends it to me as a payment for my services, well, there you go. It just happens. When I buy something with a credit card, I could cancel that transaction. And the vendor can be left holding the bag. They lost their money, and they're having to pay for the experience. Well, that's the cool thing about this. It's peer-to-peer. So if I spent the Bitcoin to someone else, I have to ask them to give it back. It's gone to them once I send it, just like in the same way physical gold, silver, or other tangibles passing hands, a dozen eggs that our hens grow. But the difference is there's no distance problem. There's a huge distance problem for moving gold or silver or the eggs that our hens lay. It's really, really hard to move those things. Like it's expensive to move them, and it's very inexpensive to move the Bitcoin. Encrypted, of course, is another thing that you can make happen with the Bitcoin, and that's nice. And open source, and that means that all the geeks in the world since 2009 have been at it, looking at the open source code for the Bitcoin, trying to hack and create a counterfeit Bitcoin transaction. And that's a long time since 2009 where they've failed to make a counterfeit transaction. And they keep trying and they keep failing. So it's just become what's called anti-fragile. They keep trying to hack it and it just gets stronger and it gets stronger and it gets stronger. So you can be stuck in the mud technologically. Luddite is the word. If you can think like that a new thing is bad, think like a youngin'. That helps. Hang out with youngins. That helps.